For a second consecutive year, the magnificent Shenzhen Arena is playing host to the LI-NING China Masters, the fourth of 6 Super 750 events on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And as part of the World Tour, we'll have the World Tour Finals trophy brought into the arena today by Dai Ying, a representative of the competition team. And the World Tour Finals is just for the best of the best, the culmination of the World Tour, where only the top 8 players and pairs in each of the 5 disciplines will qualify. So this is the second session on semi-finals day, 5 matches for you, and we start with women's doubles. And it's the newly crowned world champions Lu Shangshu and Tang Ning against Kim Hae-jeong and Kong Hee-yong, who are trying to create a little bit of history by becoming the first pair from Korea to contest the women's doubles final here at the China Masters. Then it's the first of the men's singles, an all-unseeded affair featuring 2 left-handers, Christo Popov against Weng Hongyang, who will have the overwhelming support of the home fans. Men's doubles will follow that, and the Asian Games gold medalists and beaten finalists at this event 2 years ago. Ranki Reddy and Shetty are trying to make it a second final in 2 weeks. They're up against the 2-time Olympic bronze medalists Aaron Cha and So Yi. Then it's our second men's singles, and this should be fascinating as Lin Chunyi played a fantastic match yesterday in the quarter-final. His opponent is the defending champion Anders Antonsen, who's looked determined to hold on to the title won here a year ago. Then we finish with the second men's doubles, and this promises to be an explosive encounter. It's the new world champions Kim Won-ho and the defending champion Suo Seung-jae against the exciting new Indonesian pair of Alfian and Fikri. Well, with women's doubles being our first semi-final of this second session of the day, a chance for us to look at the draw from the quarter-finals stage. 7 seeds. It was only last year's beaten finalists Li and Luo from China who didn't make it through to the last 8. 5 different flags, 2 pairs from China, 2 from Japan and 2 from Korea, and only 3 seeds in the bottom half, as you can see. At semi-final stage, 4 seeds, 3 of the top 4, and only 2 different flags because the 2 Chinese pairs and the 2 Korean pairs made it through to the semi-final. Jia Yifan and Zhang Shuxian have already won their semi-final in 43 minutes, but who will join them in tomorrow's final? We are about to find out. I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say that sitting alongside me is Steen Pedersen, former head coach to the Danish national team. What a terrific lineup we've got, Steen.
Very, very good lineup. It's one match that I'm not looking forward to see this evening here in Shenzhen.
Absolutely, same for me. So here come the newly crowned world champions. They also happen to be the defending champions here at the China Masters. They won the title a year ago, beating Li Yijing and Luo Xingmin in 2 games. They are the current world #1s, and today they're trying to reach an 8th final in only their 13th tournament of the year. So to the Koreans, Kim Hae-jeong and Kong Hee-yong making their 2nd appearance as a combination. A year ago, they were the quarter-finalists and they lost out to the eventual finalists, Li and Luo. Well, as I was saying in the introduction, a chance for the Koreans to create a bit of history because there's never been a Korean pair in the final of the China Masters in the women's doubles discipline. This will be a 3rd meeting between these 2 pairs, and the Chinese combination have won both previous encounters, both in 2 straight games. The last meeting, the semi-final of the China 1000 event in Changzhou earlier this year.
This side.
So the Chinese
Double
pair
receive.
win the toss of the coin and choose to start the
You will
far
stop.
side of
Okay.
the court.
You will receive. Thank you.
Our first duty completed by our umpire for this one, Emi Sakimoto of Japan. So the number 1 against the number 4 seeds. The only one of the top 4 seeds that's missing is Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan, who lost yesterday to Beikana and Liu So. Lu Shenshu is 21 years of age and she is quite clearly the youngest player on court. 175 equates to 5'9", and she and her partner are enjoying their 36th week in total as world number 1s. It also happens to be a 27th consecutive week as world number 1s. Tang Ning is 22 years of age from Hunan, landlocked province in south-central China. And they really have had an astonishing year. 7 finals from 12 previous tournaments. But they have been pushed in this tournament here in Shenzhen. 3 games in their second round against Jiang and Li. And then in the quarterfinal against Iwanaga and Nakanishi. Had to come from a game and 3-8 down. So to the Koreans, the number 4 seeds, Kim Hae-jeong, he is 27 years of age from Gyeongju, which means perfect region. She and her partner went down 1 place on the world ranking this week to number 6 after 7 consecutive weeks at their career high as a combination of 5. Kong Hee-young is 28 years of age and she is a former world number 1, as you can see, with Kim So-young. 3 weeks as world number 1s. Back at the beginning of October 2022. Now look at that, they've just taken out the Japanese team, basically. All 3 opponents were from Japan. In the quarterfinal, they beat Fukushima and Matsumoto. Fukushima was a beaten finalist at the China Masters 2 years ago, playing with Hirota. Their only 3-game match was against Igarashi and Shida. Shida herself a former champion here 2 years ago. So as I was telling you, umpire Sakamoto of Japan and service judge is Jakob Sindberg from Denmark. Lee Kyung-won is on the coach's bench for the Koreans. Tao Xiaoming and Wei Yi on the coach's bench for the new world champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kim Hae-jeong and Kong Hee-young, Korea. And on my left, Liu Shenshu and Tan Ning, China. Hae-jeong, reserve to Liu Shenshu. Love ball. Okay, we can take care.
Well, I think somebody's using a flashlight behind the court, which is why the slight delay. But here we go. The second of the women's doubles semi-finals. Oh, that's loose. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, she doesn't miss many of those. Shang-Shu. That's unusual, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, that was a teaser from Kim Hae-jeong there. I don't think she should keep on doing that. Oy.
and a great flick serve.
Love.
Well, we did talk earlier in the week about whether Lu Shangshu and Tan Ning were suffering a little bit after with the post-World Championship blues.
Yeah. And as you pointed out as well, they have had a little troublesome way here. They've been made to work in all 3 previous matches, but they've also responded. And as far as I recall it, when they lost the 2 games they lost, it was when playing the far side of the court as they are now.
Yeah, I think
definitely
you're
was
right.
yesterday. But they've also stepped up and had solutions when it was required from them. But it's going to be interesting to see what Kim and Kong has in the bag. They must have thought about something new that they were going to try, because they haven't been really close in the 2 previous encounters. Sometimes you need to play your opponent several times to figure out what is it actually that's working and so on.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll be keeping an eye on. See if we can spot any tendencies.
Oh, that's a lovely interception from Tan Ning. It's really quite astonishing, isn't it, Steen, when you think of the quality of Korean women's doubles players over the years, ever since they first joined the BWF, as it's now called, in the early 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, it's astonishing they haven't had a finalist. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I was surprised when I heard it.
Yeah.
I was.
Of course, we ought to point out again, I know we discussed it earlier in the week, that the Fuzhou China Open is not the same as the China Masters, because a Korean pair won that, Lee So-hee and Shin Seung-chan, and they were in the final the following year as well.
Yeah, but that was the biggest tournament in China at that time, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. Because, well, you see, the Fuzhou China Open...
It used to be.
It used to be, and the reason we don't count it as the same event is because I remember the BWF, rightly so, making huge announcements about the fact that Gideon and Mulyo had won 4 consecutive China Opens in Fuzhou. And if we count it as the same as this, then that wonderful record just disappears.
Yeah, then we would hear from both of those 2 gentlemen, I think.
We would. And because no other pair has won the same tournament 4 consecutive years in the men's doubles. So it's a wonderful record.
Oh, I think she could have left that one. Liu Shangshu.
It's a good rally.
Yeah.
Super.
Good interception by Kong Hee-yong.
I'm guessing it's a bit early for you to have worked out or seen any patterns or tendencies, as you referred to it a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think one of the problems that the Koreans have to solve is that Kim Hae-jung is not really a hard hitter. So their attack against the very physically strong and very strong in defense as well, Tan and Liu, is going to be complicated the way I see it. I think they've got to try and score their points in the flat game a lot. We know that she's extremely quick on her feet, Kim Hae-jung. Obvious opportunities in the attack in front of the tram lines at the back of the court, where Kong Hee-yong.
Oh, goodness. That's efficient.
Fantastic. Where she can attack, that they might want to take those chances, but I would also suggest rather flat attacks in order to sort of inject or invoke flat returns so that they can get Kim Hae-jung activated. That's really the question mark. How can they get her activated and get her to play a big role on the front court?
Yeah.
That situation there, that's going to be too tough for the Koreans in the long run with Kong Hee-young playing backcourt against the Chinese defense.
Do you not think that Kim Hae-jung is the better front court player?
I do think that she's... that's a complicated question. I generally think that she's better, but she's actually quite good when she's moving. She's so quick on her feet, so if she can move forward, come forward and put pressure on the opponents. If she's standing in the formation, front court player, back court player, she might even be the best of the two Koreans, but that doesn't say that much, in my opinion. Not, for instance, as in Tan and Tina, where I rate Pearly Tan as a really, really dangerous front court player. Oh, that's a good one.
Great defense from Kim.
You see if she can get one of those flat returns, a flat defense past the front court player on the Chinese side, then there's some chances on the front court where she can utilize her speed of movement and a good anticipation of where the shuttles are going to be played. There it is.
Yeah.
Clever play by the Chinese. First shot where they just lifted and sort of let Kong do the attacking. What for Tan and Liu was that Kong did actually very well here. Jumped a little bit too early. Look at that.
Yes, she did jump too early.
Good for her that she had a little extra hang time there.
Lovely block. Oh, there's a big gap across courts after the smash from Liu Shangshu. Nobody covering the drive or the whip across court. So it's a 3-point advantage to the Koreans at the mid-game interval of this opening game. So 11-8 in this opening game. It's been a good start by the Koreans. Lovely block. I like the idea, Thursday.
Yeah. Switching from one side of the body to the other.
Yeah. Yeah, and Kim was committed very much to that backhand defence.
She was going on the outer side of Tan-Ning.
Nice.
Thank you. $11-13.
Wonderful, that one.
She also made her presence felt in the previous rally, and I think the Koreans, they've got to sort of accept that Liu Shangshu is the stronger of the two Chinese players, and they've got to be really careful as to how they play her. If she has a chance of playing from above the tape, it's very, very dangerous for the Koreans.
Lovely play. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, a little stamp of frustration from Kim Hae-jung. She was fabulous in the rally early on. But what defence by the Chinese pair. And they're back level. 3 straight points, and it's 13 all. Yeah, this is good play, you know. Very good play. What a rally. It's landed long at the back line. Best rally of the match so far, and also the longest.
Just after the conclusion of the rally, the
8 players.
2 players on the near side here, Kim and Kong, they looked a little bit disheartened, looked to the ceiling and sort of very disappointed about the outcome of the rally. And I can understand that they're disappointed, but I still think in the long run, they've started well here. It's a good way for them to play. If there's more of these rallies, their chance of doing well increases.
Second time in this opening game that Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning have been in the lead. The first was at 5-4. Nice. That's a lovely change of pace from Kim Hae-jung.
15-all.
Initially, solid defense.
Well, I actually like to see the Koreans continue to flick at Tang Ning and sort of challenge her to win it from the backcourt. Push the defense half a step forward, so they got a little bit better chance of playing it flat past Liu Shangshu on the backhand side. But I still think that's the way to do it.
Well, it's an absolutely excellent opening game. Good badminton, tight scores.
And especially from a Korean perspective, as they've lost the 2 previous encounters convincingly.
Yes, just to remind you, the last time they played, it was 21-10, 21-12. Too flat, it's gone long of the back line.
17-16.
We're going for another drive on the defense. Liu Shangshu. She's played that so well up to now. It's a pity from her perspective that she found the net at this crucial stage.
read by Tan Ning at the net. Fantastic serve.
Isn't it just brilliant? There's a big problem with the world champions. If the smash doesn't put on enough pressure with the whip or the drive across court.
We saw it a little bit yesterday. They sort of got it fixed by pulling Tan Ning a little bit out to the opposite side.
Just wide, and it's game point opportunities for Kim and Kong. Five of the last 6 points. Oh, another net cord from Liu Shangshu. Oh, that is just brilliant.
Not a lot of players that outdrop Kim Hae-jung. One of the fastest women's doubles players, in my opinion.
One game point well saved by the world champions. Another two remain for the Koreans. Oh, came off the frame. Nice.
Good play. There's the opportunity. Oh!
Don't believe it! A big swish with the racket from Kong Hee-yong. Hits the top of the tape and goes over. And the opening game to the Koreans, Kim Hae-jung and Kong Hee-yong, 21-18 in 23 thrilling minutes. What a simply thrilling opening game won by Kim Hae-jung and Kong Hee-yong against the world champions. Well, they've come from a game deficit in their last two matches. Have the defending champions from China. I'll write them off at your peril. But I know, Steve, we talked earlier in the week about the dominance of Chinese women's doubles pairs. 13 of the previous 15 women's doubles titles won by Chinese pairs. And furthermore, if this Chinese pair come back, it will be a 13th all-Chinese women's doubles final.
That's actually crazy.
It is crazy, isn't it? We've had one other same nation final, which was an all-Japanese final in 2023. Matsuyama and Shida beat Fukushima and Hirota 2 years ago. Of course, the Chinese pair now hitting with the drift, so they'll get a bit more extra bite in their smashes, and conversely, the Koreans will have more problems when they're on the attack. Brilliant. Extremely powerful smash.
And this could quickly take a wrong turn from a Korean perspective if they don't find something very soon. Right now, Liu and Tan are overpowering them. That's better. But the fact that they've changed ends, I think in women's doubles we have to say that in these playing conditions here, then playing with the drift is actually the preferred thing here, because you get help in the attack. It's not so valuable to be able to play your defense freely, because you're not really able to hold your opponents anyway. So for the Koreans, it becomes super important to stay in control of the rallies. We've seen them in the service situation try and target the mid-court area and the backhand side. I think they should keep on doing that. They've got to attack with the idea of not bringing themselves into problems. If they attack with too much pace, they become vulnerable for the Chinese counter-attack, especially if they attack at Liu Xiangshu.
Oh, that's found the line. It's a super shot.
2-6.
Here they can flick, in my opinion, and oh, that's a little bit lucky, that block there. But
yes.
The idea is still to play it outside of the body area of the two Chinese players, so they need to move before they hit it. There's too much time there for Tan Ning. Also here.
That was better.
Yeah. Chances go. Yeah, that's a beauty.
Just right.
3-6.
And the idea, in my opinion, is to, when they have this attack here and there's a flat game, a flat shot from the Chinese, then sometimes put a deception in and play it over the Chinese again in between them, so that there's confusion as to who's going to go back and do the hard work.
So basically that hold and flick up the center.
Yeah, up the center.
Yeah, between the two.
Between the two, a little bit to the side where the player directly opposite you are, so it's actually her that should go for it. So that if it's the other player going for it, you drag them into a front court, back court player formation.
Service over.
Nice shot from Kim Hae-jung there, just sort of dumping it below the top of the tape. It's very hard to play winners from below the tape when there's no pace in the shot from the opponents.
5-7.
Very odd return of serve movement from Tang Ning. She sort of lunged forward on her left leg instead of stepping forward on her right.
Good serve.
Very good serve.
Yeah, it's gone long.
6-7.
So the more times the world champions have to lift from the front court, the more times they sort of expose themselves to the threat of lifting long because they're playing with the drift.
Yeah. Oh, dear me. That's 2 errors, consecutive errors on the return of serve
Strange errors
from Tang Ning. Back level.
Good block.
Excellent rally.
It's gone long.
Oh, it's gone long.
Nice attack by Liu and Tan.
That's a good flick serve. And I'm a little bit concerned about Kong Hee-yong. I don't know whether that was... Well, I don't know if it was just disappointment, but she didn't look terribly comfortable.
No, clever of Tan Ning to test that strapping on the right leg of Kong, serving out towards the forehand side.
Another one goes long.
And Tan Ning is struggling.
Yeah. That's the drift you were talking about, and the risk from the Chinese pair from this end of the court. When lifting, there's always a risk of lifting long when you're hitting with the drift.
Or clearing if that's the choice.
Yeah.
But that's what sort of is the advantage from the Korean perspective, that opponents can't play the backcourt with too much confidence.
That block was simply too loose from Kim Hae-jung.
A full hand shown from Liu. Is that a flick again? No. Fantastic rotational play, or it wasn't really rotational, it was just a really, really good follow-up from Kong Hee-yong, applying pressure there and then following up, so it's impossible for Liu to play herself out of trouble by playing the front court. That's super important when you attack, that you're able to follow up and sometimes end up 2 players on the front service line.
Oh, that was going long, wasn't it? And it is the Chinese world champions who have the advantage at the mid-game interval here in the second game. A 2-point advantage. So 11-9, the advantage to the world #1s and defending champions Liu Xiangshu and Tang Ning as play resumes in this second game. Koreans 1 game to the good. Oh, that's a big miss.
Good play by Kong Hee-yong instead of firing a smash. I don't understand the Chinese when Tang Ning is serving that Liu Xiangshu is not overcovering the mid-court backhand area more than she is. It's almost every single service return that's played to that area.
From both sides?
Yeah, I think so, actually.
Serving in the from the right-hand side, or serving. Well, there's
definitely from the right-hand side.
Yeah. Well, that's well left. It is quite natural if a player serves to the tee that you play a backhand sort of tap down towards the tram lines of the.
And perhaps it's the best way of controlling that tumble serve when it's Tang Ning who's serving.
Yeah. 1 point in it.
Good play. Nice job by Tang Ning there, increasing the advantage. Finally, Lee was able to put it away. Service return to the mid-court backhand.
Yeah. Oh, they left it for each other. Yeah, it cost them dear. Wonderful placement of that final smash from Kong Hee-yong. She apologises. Well, that was absolutely ideal. Take a look at this. She did a scorpion shot yesterday, didn't she, Tang Ning?
Yes, she did.
An Aaron Char scorpion shot.
Thank you.
That's a nice third shot.
Good play. That's where she's so good, Kim Hae-jung. Super.
What the transition from the back of the court towards the front.
And the movement forward, hitting it in the mid-court area and hunting it on the net afterwards if the opponents are still able to stay in the rally.
Just 1 point in it now.
I thought there was a little bit of a window when they were 11-12 down, the Koreans. And I actually thought it had closed when Liu and Tan pulled ahead by 3, but now it's about to open up again.
Absolutely. Because it's all level in this second game. Nice. Lovely block.
Good play.
There's another one of your shots that you're talking about, where she takes it nicely in that mid-court area. Didn't need to follow forward, but she was looking to go forward. And the Koreans, on a run of 4 straight points, go into the lead. Well, the umpire is asking Tang Ning to return to court. A 2-point advantage now. Well, it seems to be the net cords from that far side of the court, Steen. How many have we seen today? There's another.
She's serving really well, Kim Hae-jung. That was one of the problems for the Japanese pair yesterday, who played Tan and Liu. We've seen all Tan and Liu's matches in this tournament, except from the first round. And they were not really serving well enough, Iwanaga and Nakanishi.
No. Yeah, they were very loose on some of their low serves, weren't they?
I think the Koreans got to be very careful now when Liu Shangshu is activated. He normally steps up in these situations. There's the push.
Put that away with Liu Shangshu.
And when I say be careful, I mean try to avoid playing Liu Shangshu.
So just keep the shuttle away from her.
Keep the shuttle away from her, or if you have to attack her, for instance, then slice it, take off the pace, slice it in front of her. Even play one of those lifts where it's a little unknown who is to take it. That's it. Again, the service return.
Down the backhand side.
Yeah, I think it's like 90% at least of the service return that goes to that area. And it's clever because it gives them a fair chance.
Six of the last 7 points to the Koreans. Oh, did strings go there? Didn't sound right. Oh no, they're all right. Turned around that rally with a delightful block across court from Liu Shangshu.
Yeah, hats off to her.
Yeah.
She's absolutely right, our umpire. Kim was giving her the look as if she was disturbing her conversation with the Kong. For the Chinese to switch to defense, and then in the defense she doesn't have the awareness to play the soft-paced block shot on the front court that we've seen Kim play so many times.
Back level, 17 all. Return down the backhand side again.
Yeah.
This is so important, this point. That's a nice shot.
That's the way to do it.
Whipping.
Side to side.
Yeah, the player at the back of the court in that instant, it was Tan Ning.
And looking dangerously in the opening stages. We saw Tan Ning in the interval. I noticed that she was standing sort of bent forwards over the kit box.
As if she was ill.
As if she wasn't feeling
100%.
As good as she would want to.
18 all. Pushed it long. Yeah, clearly long. 2 points away from the second game. Good save. 1 point away from leveling this semi-final at 1 game more. That was a beautiful block from Liu Shangshu. That one did the damage. Game point opportunity number 1. Both games won and lost to 18 points. 50 minutes into the match, and it's 1 game all at treat it to a third and deciding game. It is quite remarkable the way the youngest player on court, Liu Shangshu, in pressure situations seemed to be able to find her best. Their confirmation. It's one So the players return to court. This semi-final perfectly poised at 1 game all.
Final game.
The defending champions and newly crowned world champions Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning from China against the number 4 seeds Kim Hae-jeong and Kong Hee-yong. That's just wide.
Service over. 1 love.
Can't help but think, Steen, whether the choice of ends could prove crucial.
Yeah, that's highly likely. Highly likely.
Super return of serve. I think the Koreans need to vary their serve a little bit more instead of serving to the tee the whole time.
I think so too. And I think they actually need to flick Liu Shangshu once in a while, even though she's normally really good on those flick returns. I just feel it's necessary to sort of keep her honest. If you know where the shuttle is coming all the time, then it's much easier returning.
Brilliant. Play. That is a sensational shot from Kim Hae-jeong.
Play.
Oh, good neck shot. What a rally. Oh, it's just wide. 33 shots. It's absolutely magnificent.
Service over. 3
She grazed her hand. Turning, or is it just the towel down? She was pointing her hand, her left hand, towards the umpire.
How she got that one back from her deep backhand corner, I don't know.
3-2.
This is going to be interesting with the new shot clock, where the server can serve whenever he or she is ready. The receiver must be ready, according to the first rules that we've seen regarding the shot clock. That's super play by the Koreans.
4-2. Is the shuttle okay? Change.
Oh, it's just short.
3-4.
Is that the first service error of the match? I think it might be.
I think perhaps Kong has made one previously as well.
Okay.
I'm not totally sure.
Lifted long. They've got to be careful getting with the drift.
And the same goes for the Koreans now, as we discussed in the second game for the Chinese. The more times you have to lift from the front court, the more you expose yourself to the drifty conditions.
Oh, that's a wonderful interception from Kong Hee-yong.
5-4.
Always a challenge here.
HSBC challenges.
It's the first challenge, I know, in this women's doubles semi-final. And the challenge has come from Liu Shangshu. Clearly wide. That's a wasted challenge.
One challenge remaining. 6-4.
I often wonder with a challenge like that, where it was clearly out, Steen, whether it's an indication that they're feeling a little bit anxious.
Yeah, it might be. Because, I mean, we are not in a good position to see the lines from up here, but I was quite certain that that one was going to be a bit out, which was confirmed by the instant review. Wait, that's a good one. That's surprising.
Super smash.
Very surprising cross match from Kong Hee-yong towards Liu Shangshu. Highlights the value of variation.
Sorry.
No.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay.
That was only after Liu Shangshu
Well,
called for it.
well, the umpire should call the fault straight away, shouldn't she? We need to see that again.
It's unfortunately not the first time. Victor Axelsen begged for a call and got it on an obstruction from Alex Lanier previously in this tournament. But perhaps it was the right call because there were no big objections from the Korean pair.
Yeah, but I mean, that's beside the point. I mean, the umpire
exactly.
must call straight away.
Yeah.
Suggested they should flick.
Yeah, and now they have to flick the next time again to Liu Shangshu, because next time she's going to overcover the front court, especially if it's on the same side of the court here. Build-up of the attack. Quite often, if she's a little bit out of position, Tan Ning, the first shot is a drop shot, and that's where I would like to see the Koreans push their defense a little bit forward, so they have a chance of chasing that drop shot if it comes.
All and a big smile on the face of Tao Xiaoming. He liked that one. Crucial phase of the match. Now it's 5 of 6 points to the Chinese pair. We thought this would be good, Steen, and it certainly hasn't disappointed, has it? I'm still none the wiser as to who's going to win this.
No, exactly. We do think that this near side is a tiny bit better than the opposite.
Oh.
No. Oh, she's lucky.
She's very lucky.
Kong has not been at her best here as of late.
Brilliant defense. That's a really good placement of shots in that rally from the Koreans, and they go to the change of ends in this deciding game with a 2-point advantage. So potentially just 10 points away from creating history. Kim Hae-jung and Kong Hee-young.
Don't delay the game. Play on.
We've never had a Korean pair in the final of the women's doubles of the China Masters.
Good serve. Good play by Liu Xiangshu.
'That's a brilliant defensive shot from Kong.
Oh, you want to say?
Unbelievable. Just extraordinary. Well, there was no ball from the umpire. We need to see that from the net cam.
Thank you.
It did cross the net. Hitting herself in the back with the racket, Kong Hee-young.
She's either hurt her shoulder, which I think she has. That's concerning. 11-all. 3 straight points since the change of ends and into the lead. Liu Xiangshu and Tang Ning. Yeah, she's
Look at that.
She's in a bit
Stretching.
of physical distress, isn't she? Got to give the return of serve the Koreans enough pace to get it past the front court player.
Yeah.
How about a disguised fast push into the deep forehand corner now?
Yeah, to keep
Kim.
the court open.
Yeah. No, down the backhand again.
Service over. 4-30.
So Liu is going to attack this low serve here, I suspect. No, not too much. Wow. That's an unusual mistake.
Yeah, the drive defence is very effective. Changed the whole momentum of that rally.
It did. And it's interesting that when Tan Ning is made to move up from the net position to the right-hand side and then go in the defense, she's got a lot of trouble getting it cross back that defense. And that's why the Koreans, they're sort of packing in the backhand side, and that's been efficient for them.
So now the Koreans back into the lead. Oh, she was off balance when she played that.
15-30.
4 straight points for the Koreans.
How she's standing. We can't see it in the. There it is.
We can now. Yeah. Well, it'd be understandable if they took a week or so off after their World Championship gold. Maybe they haven't trained as they would normally train.
Yeah, I think so.
Brilliant. That's an efficient put away by Kim Hae-jong.
60-40.
This has become a much, much more exciting women's doubles than I thought, given the previous head-to-heads. Great match.
Good serve.
There was the variation in the service return you asked for, Jill.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to challenge that. You're going to be out of challenges any moment. That was way long, wasn't it?
I couldn't really see it for the two Korean but I had the feeling that it was long.
Well, it wasn't way long, but it was long. Good call, line judge. So no challenges for the Chinese pair.
17-15.
Well read at the front of the court. A 3-point advantage for Kim and Kong, and 3 points away from the final. Points away from the final.
19-15.
Liu Xiangshu is asking for some kind of assessment.
Well, she's holding her right knee, that's obvious. Well, she can't get any treatment, but there can be an assessment by the medical team.
Yeah. She did do have some strappings on it, and it was a little bit of an awkward movement.
It was awkward. That always, that movement from your forehand side to the backhand, if you're still playing the round the head shot, it does put an awful lot of pressure on the knees. But it's usually the left knee with that movement. But maybe she sort of stamped her right knee down hard as she tried to push back after that movement.
Thank you.
So they can only assess here. But it certainly stopped the momentum of the Koreans. Well, unfortunately, we're not seeing what the doctor's doing. Here we go.
We have a translator on court.
Well, presumably the Chinese doctor speaks Chinese. Oh, I see. For the tournament referee, you mean, to understand what's happening? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, Steen.
Look at Tan Ning. She was sitting, leaning up at the kit box.
Well, either she's got to retire or she's got to play on. The advantage with Kim and Kong. Yes, it's Tan Ning to receive.
She's going to try and play a really, really good service return. If I were the Koreans, I would definitely serve a low serve to her.
And then try and move.
Yes.
The player at the back.
Oi, 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 oi. The service deserted her.
Well, the problem is, after that delay, they've just lost the rhythm.
Yeah.
16-19. Lovely.
Good play by Tan Ning. Fantastic responsibility she takes there.
A lovely disguised block across court from Tan Ning. Look at that. Just wonderful. 17-19. Oh, it's raining. They've gone negative after that medical timeout where they lost their rhythm. I haven't won a point since 3 straight points to the world champions. This is huge, this point. Absolutely crucial. Who's got the nerve?
Of the shots.
Oh, that defence there was from Liu Shangshu.
Yeah, the last two there.
19 all.
They haven't been able to move Liu Shangshu, and I guess that's perhaps one of the things that's confusing the Koreans. What should we do? How should we approach this situation?
This rally for a match point. Brilliant. A squeal in celebration from Kong Hee-yong. They haven't won it yet, but they have earned themselves a match point opportunity. This rally, possibly, for a place in the final. And a little bit of history for the Korean pair. I don't believe it. They've done it on their first match point. Kim Hae-jong and Kong Hee-yong, 21-19 in the deciding game. They beat last year's champions and the new world champions, Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning.
Big call for there. And I think Kim Hae-jong, she was close to tears.
An hour and 22 thrilling minutes. What a super women's doubles, Steve.
It was a pity for Liu Shangshu, because I think she was actually visibly disturbed by that knee injury towards the end. But that's the name of the game. Brilliant performance by Kim and Kong.
It certainly was. So they will play against Jia Yifan and Zhang Shuxian in tomorrow's final. Of course, Jia Yifan and Zhang Shuxian having won the title last week in Hong Kong. This the final rally. Look at the flat, fast exchanges. This is just unbelievable. And the moments of victory. Well, even after an hour and 22 minutes, able to leap in the air after their victory. 21-18, 18-21, 21-19. Kim and Kong go through to the final in a simply thrilling women's doubles. Well, coming up next is the first of our men's singles. It's an all-unseeded affair with two left-handers. Christophe Popov of France against Weng Hongyang of China.